Hey, welcome back to Cascade. Today we're going to be talking about juggling balls. We're going to be having a look at different kinds of juggling balls, different styles, why you might want to choose them, what they're better for, what they're worse for, and if you're just getting into juggling, what kind of juggling balls you might want to choose. So when people think of juggling balls, they probably think of this. This is a classic kind of style of juggling ball. This is our Cascade Classic. It's a 4-panel thud style juggling ball. A thud style juggling ball is one that's filled with pellets. In this case, it's seed. In other cases, it might be plastic pellets. But a thud style juggling ball has got a bit of squish to it, a bit of give, and when you drop it, it won't roll away on the floor. It's also nice and comfortable to catch and nice and easy to throw. I said 4 panels, and that's these bits here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're stitched together and then filled with seed. You might get different numbers of panels and balls. So I've got a 6-panel ball here. So that looks a little bit more like a cube. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom, 6 underneath. And these are probably a little bit more of a technical juggler's ball, but we'll get more into that later. So the classic juggling ball, you can usually pick these up from a lot of gift stores or various different places, and the quality is going to be quite radically different on these. So our ball is about 62mm in diameter and 115 grams, and we found that's a really nice weight and size for beginners to learn to juggle with. We do a mini version of our Cascade Classic, but we would never recommend this for adults learning to juggle with. Really, they're only suitable for smaller children that just cannot manage these balls, or if you're just looking for something really small for numbers juggling. If you find that you get a set of these in a kind of gift shop or something like that, you might want to double check the weight, double check the size, because if you get a smaller ball, it's going to be a lot harder to learn to juggle with, and also sometimes the quality of these sets can be a bit dubious as well. Beanbag we're going to look at is the Try It. So this is a pyramid shaped beanbag. These are the cheapest option we have, and they are plastic filled beanbags, so you can get these ones wet, unlike other thud style balls that are filled with seed, which will be affected by getting wet. These ones really don't matter. The size and shape of these mean that we wouldn't really recommend these if you're looking for your set of juggling balls for an adult to learn with. These are good for small children, they're good for workshops, but they wouldn't be my recommendation if you're looking for a nice set of juggling balls to try and learn with. You can learn with them, but they are more aimed at workshops and smaller children. Okay, so next up we've got stage balls. So these come in lots of different styles. Lots of manufacturers make these, and they come in different sizes as well. So this one in particular is a Play 19mm glitter ball. So not all stage balls would have this super glittery metallic effect. This is a special feature of this juggling ball. So this is a 90mm one from Play. Stage balls are hollow spherical balls. So this one does have a little bit of give, but it's fairly firm. You might want to use stage balls if you're looking for something super visual, if you're doing some stage work or you're performing. Stage balls are also great if you want to try a little bit of contact juggling. So we're not going to really go touch on contact juggling in this video, but if you're trying to do some body rolls and things like that and stalls, then you might want to be looking at stage balls. They are going to be a lot harder to learn to juggle with, so if you're looking at something 80, 90, 100 mils, that's going to be a lot bigger than a standard juggling ball, and it's not going to be so easy to learn to juggle with. But if you have mastered juggling already and you're looking for a new challenge or you're looking for something a bit different, then you might want to have a look at stage balls. So these are the 90mm. You tend to also find them in 80 and 100 mils as well, and you can find them in bigger and smaller sizes too. So the next one we're going to have a look at is the MMX ball by Play. So they come in various different sizes. This is the MMX Plus, which is 67mm. And these are a bit of a hybrid of a stage ball and a thud ball. So they've got a seed fill, which gives them a bit of a squashy feel, like a thud ball, but they've got the spherical shape of the stage ball. These ones are really nice. I would recommend these perhaps as a progression from your kind of thud balls if you're looking for something to step up from there. They're really good for 3, 4, 5 and onwards. The different sizes would be down to personal preference. We found the MMX Plus is a really nice size for most people if you're looking to 3 to 5 juggling balls, and they come in lots of different colours and stuff as well. The advantage of these ones is you can start to get into some rolls and things using the stage ball shape, but they still have that feel of a thud juggling ball that you're probably going to be used to if you've just learned to juggle. Next up, we're going to have a look at Russian juggling balls. So we have Norwick's and their style of Russian juggling ball, but you can get various different manufacturers making these. So a Russian ball is a hard-shell ball with a very fine sand fill. This one is 75mm in diameter and 67 grams, so it's quite a lightweight juggling ball and a bit of a larger juggling ball as well. So these ones are primarily used by numbers jugglers. So I think the world record for endurance with 5 and 7 balls was made with Norwick's. I think it still stands, but I might be wrong on that. So these are really nice and stable at higher throws. You probably wouldn't want to go for these if you're just juggling 3 balls, but if you're working on 5 to 7, then definitely check these out if you want to do some kind of endurance juggling and you're looking for something that's a little bit more of a technical juggling ball. Okay, so the next one we're going to touch on briefly is the Play Silex Implosion. So Play do a lot of different juggling balls. They do a range called the Silex range, and the Implosion is part of that with a clear shell. So the Silex range has a liquid silicone fill inside a stage ball. These ones are the Implosion, so they've got a clear shell and then you can see the liquid silicone side along with a coloured dye. So they've come in lots of different colours and they're really bright, really visual. So these are great if you want something that's going to stand out. They are a cross a bit between a stage ball and a Russian ball. So they've got that liquid fill which is going to keep the weight down towards the bottom. And you can do some contact moves with these. You can also do just standard juggling with these, toss juggling. So these are a really nice option if you're looking for something that's going to last you a long time. Basically, they are going to last as long as you can look after them and don't lose them. And they are also like a really nice visual juggling ball that you can do some contact with. And while we've got them sitting here, I will just mention these ones as well. So this juggling ball weighs 1 kilogram, so you're looking at 3 kilograms for a basic set of these. Definitely not a kind of juggling ball that you're going to want to learn with, but a fun novelty juggling ball. So these ones are really tiring. Do 5 minutes of juggling with these and you'll definitely be feeling it in your arms. But not a juggling ball that you're going to want to particularly choose for anything other than the novelty factor. They're a fun one to have. They come in a 500 gram size as well, but not one for doing any tricks or any kind of technical juggling with. Okay, so that is juggling balls. We covered the main range. We do have a lot more available, but we didn't want to cover every single style of juggling ball. Hopefully this has given you a fairly good idea of what to look for in a juggling ball though. And if you do have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you do want to have a look at any of the juggling balls that we've looked at in the video today, I'll leave the link in the description down below for those. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did, why not subscribe to the channel? We've got lots more juggling and circus related videos on the way. That's it for today though. Hopefully see you in the next one.